Welcome to Auckland. It's early, I've just checked in for the ferry, and now I'm on my way to Tiritiri Matangi, an uninhabited island off the coast of New Zealand. I'm very excited to see a place where no human beings live, but an island that is essentially run and controlled by birds. Well, I made it. Here we are in Tiritiri Matangi, an uninhabited island off the coast of New Zealand. There is nobody around. There's a boat there, which is how I got here, and Auckland is some way over there in the distance. I have no idea what to expect, but I am incredibly excited. This will be incredible. In terms of seeing birds around the island, I have no idea what the chances of success are. Maybe I'll see an abundance, maybe I'll see none, but I'm sure I will definitely see something. And even as I make this video, in the first few moments of being on this island, I can hear some amazing calls. So it's probably worth me shutting up for quite a while and just letting the sound of the birds take over. What an amazing place. I'm already absolutely in awe. So join me as we explore the uninhabited island of Tiritiri Matangi, the island controlled by birds. So there are various tracks and paths that we can take. We're going to start with the one that goes towards the beach. Now, when they say beach, I'm going to go ahead and assume that there won't be a place serving ice creams and there won't be a battle for sun loungers. It's just the outside of an island. But wow, already the rugged terrain has absolutely won me over. This is incredible. See, this is what is so utterly incredible about New Zealand, is that you can be in the central district of a bustling metropolis, a global city like Auckland, and then a couple of hours on a ferry, you're in the middle of nowhere and the old cliche, surrounded by nature. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm very excited. And as more and more people have come to this country, through cargo or perhaps for other reasons, deliberate or not, pests have been introduced. Rats, stoats, weasels, deer, to name but a few. And that played havoc with New Zealand's incredibly unique ecosystem. Species of bird were totally decimated. And then obviously there's a knock-on effect. For example, the big moa, which is not too dissimilar from an emu, that died out thanks to pests. The kiwi was almost extinct thanks to stoats, weasels and rats, even cats and dogs. But now, thanks to conservation efforts such as Tiritiri Matangi, we see species like kiwi gradually recovering. The kiwi are actually increasing population 2% year on year, which is hugely encouraging considering they were very much at the brink. I'm just going to pause to show you this gorgeous view. Look at that. It's just amazing. It's quite strange because you can see Auckland in the distance. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Perhaps not. You can just about make it out, yet you are still on an uninhabited island. As I was saying, now in New Zealand, schemes like Tiritiri Matangi exist, where they are sanctuaries for birds and other animals away from predators. There is, of course, one thing stopping those predators getting to this island, and it's that: water. Coming on the ferry today, we had to disinfect and wipe our shoes, make sure we had no creepy crawlies or insects in our bags with us, or even seeds, because the smallest thing can disrupt the fragile ecosystem. There's a quail, there's a family of quails, look. That is a quail. Look at all the little quails. So cute. Oh look, there it is. We've been here for 5 minutes and we've already seen a huge family of quails. This bodes well for the rest of the day. Oh, hello. Hello. God. Okay, that was incredible. I have very little knowledge about avian life. I don't really know anything about birds. I know New Zealand loves them, So I hope you'll forgive me if any of my knowledge is inaccurate or incorrect. Please correct me in the comments. I promise I'll read all of them and try to reply. Any insight from people is greatly appreciated. I'd also like to massively thank Billy, a business owner, a supporter and a viewer from Auckland who made this trip possible. It's people like Billy who make this all worth it. And hopefully I can repay Billy and those others of you who have also watched and supported me. Okay, I nearly had a heart attack. That bird was huge. Let's try and find it. There it is, look. And that sums nature up. 1 minute you're talking about thanking your very generous and kind YouTube viewers. Next minute you're having your head taken off by a bird who then disappears after a second. Beautiful. But of course, as visitors to this island, that's all we are. Brief custodians. This place belongs to nature. I'll try my best not to get too philosophical and cliched, but I'm not sure that'll be achievable. Look how small this bird is. Look how small. It's so small. It's so small. Every time I get into a good flow, I'm interrupted by a bird, but it's not a rude interruption at all. Really, I'm the one interrupting them. I'm a human, a hazard, a threat, and they're letting me stay for the day on their gorgeous island. So thank you, birds. Cheers. And the plants and the insects and all that stuff. Luckily, New Zealand doesn't really have creepy crawlies, certainly not in the way Australia does. But I've been told that on this island, occasionally there are giant centipede. Let's hope we avoid them, or at least find them, but from a safe distance. In Māori mythology, Tiritiri Matangi was the float of a fishing vessel that bobs up and down in the ocean. And as you'll see from the footage, it sort of does look like that. So you can see where they got it from. And also, Tiritiri Matangi means shimmering breeze. And in the summer months, when the sky is blue and the sea is blue, it is said the island quite literally shimmers in your vision. We're now stepping onto the beach. Wow, this is so gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Amazing. I guess I didn't know what to expect when coming here, but my first impressions are that this place is just utterly magical. Look at it. Sorry, I'm trying not to spin it around too much because I don't want any viewers to get a bit seasick. My first impressions of this place, it's absolutely stunning. I'm not quite sure where to look or even what I'm looking for. I met two brilliant chaps on the ferry, Roy and Mike. They come here once a week to do bird counting and other sort of conservation efforts. We came here on the ferry. It's quite a smooth ride, and I'm very, very excited to see what I can find. I've been told that it's quite rare to spot a kiwi. By kiwi, I mean the bird, not the people. Spotted heaps of those, too many. Joking. And here we have a tui. This bird is actually spotted in Wellington quite frequently. And here it is on the remote island of Tiritiri Matangi. The way to spot a tui is it has two white, fluffy looking spherical shaped things, which I'm going to resist the urge to call balls, by its chin. Sorry, I couldn't help it. And there's another one there. There's one there, and there's one just there. It may be quite difficult to see. There it is. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Wow, that bird call is so unique. Let's see if we can find it. It came from up in the trees somewhere. Let's have a little look. I'm trying not to talk because I don't want to scare it off. One of the most amazing things about being here is the sounds. I'm trying my hardest to walk quietly and also talk quietly because I don't want to scare them off. But some of these birds sound amazing. On we go. It's difficult to do the birds of this island justice, and as a chubby English bloke who makes silly YouTube videos, I'm definitely not remotely qualified to be doing this. But hopefully, through my excitement and happiness, maybe some of you will think about coming here to Tiritiri Matangi. And it's not only about birds, but also about the plants and the trees. We have here hemiparasitic mistletoe. I wonder if you're still able to kiss under it. There's no one around, so probably won't find out. Listen. There is a bird somewhere in this tree that is meowing like a cat. Oh my word, but where is it? I feel so useless and amateurish, but I can hear it. I just cannot see it. Listen to that. Listen to that. I really hope you can hear it. I know you probably can't see it. It sounds like a car. It literally sounds like a car. For those of you who were born in the 90s, or perhaps a touch later, one thing that I can relate this to feeling like is as if you're in a real life version of Pokemon. There's constant fluttering around you. There's little things that scurry across the path or that are in the bush beside you or up in the trees. You don't know where to look. It's sort of not intimidating, but you don't feel in charge here. Even though there's nothing harmful on this island. There's no birds large enough to do you any damage, unlike, say, the cassowaries of Australia. Yet somehow you feel kind of powerless, in a good way. In an age where mankind has done so much destruction to nature, it's humbling and incredible to be somewhere where you feel powerless. Listen to that. That's the beautiful tui. Wow. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. You cannot tell me you've ever heard a bird call like that, unless of course you've been to New Zealand. You can see the two white structures, I'm calling them, on its neck. Wow. Thank you, Mr. Tui. That was absolutely majestic. And there's another. They're talking to each other. It almost sounds like they're saying hello. At risk of personifying them too much, they are having a mother's meeting. There's three. Look at it. Look at them. Look at them. Hello, Dave. All right, Frank. How's the wife? Yeah, good. You? Yeah, good. Oh my word. This is amazing. Look at them. This is just incredible. I could film this all day. It's absolutely astonishing. And here we have the kareru. I'm trying not to get too close, but it just seems totally unafraid. It's huge as well. It's absolutely huge. Look at the size of her, or him. I would appreciate any ornithologists or bird watchers or anyone who just knows anything about these beautiful animals in the comments to tell me more. Is this female? Is this male? I apologise for my knowledge being so poor, but that's the way it is. I wanted to come here to learn. Look at it. It's just stunning. I don't want to get too close and intimidate the bird, but it seems like I'm more scared of it than it is scared of me. Whoa. I just had to duck. I just had to duck. Okay, they're all kicking off now. Guys, I'm actually a bit intimidated, to be honest. Look at them. Oh my God. Oh, it's calling. What's it saying? Hello. It's just so beautiful. Look at it. Look at what I've just spotted. I'm very mindful of causing the birds any sort of distress. I don't want to disturb them. Oh, it's got a chick with it. I don't know if you can see the chick, it's just behind that rock. I don't want to get too close. I really, really don't want to get too close. But you can just see its chick. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Do you see it? Just there. I really, really don't want to get too close. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. I promise you, I'm not coming near your chick. Now, I'm mindful of getting too close, but you might just be able to make out. I also wanted to take a minute to say thank you to everyone who watches my videos. I obviously started out a few months ago just making little gimmicky things in my bedroom, just saying, 10 reasons why you should move to New Zealand, or 10 things that only make sense in New Zealand. And now, thanks to the kindness, generosity and encouragement really from people who have been kind enough to watch my videos, I'm now able to explore and showcase the best parts of this absolutely incredible country. There's so much more for me to see and do, but I really, really hope that in some of my videos, if you're not from New Zealand and you've never been, I really hope that it sparks some sort of curiosity for you to come here. As I say, it's impossible for me to do this incredible place justice. Please do come here. Tiritiri Matangi. It's a very easy day trip from Auckland, and you're back in the CBD to have the night to yourself to do with whatever you like. But it's an amazing, amazing experience. And as I say, I could have had the most professional, huge, biggest budget camera crew in the world, and I don't think it would have been any easier than how it's been. The sounds are easily the main attraction. It's utterly spellbinding. And when you do spot a bird, it's a bit of a thrill. But next time I'm out in the bush or any sort of rugged hike or trek, I'll be listening with a keen ear and looking with an even keener eye. We're lucky in New Zealand to have access to some of the most stunning landscapes in the world. And with those landscapes come some of the most incredibly unique and beautiful wildlife. More quails. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. There's so many of them. Oh, look at them, they're so cute. Little quails. Hello. Hey, quail. Oh, they're right here. Oh, my word. Hello. I think that's the mum. It's a little chick. I'm trying not to get too close, but they're just not moving. That's adorable. Wow. Hello. I'm really trying not to disturb it. Wow. It's just incredible. I'm not going to touch it, don't worry, I wouldn't dream of it. There's a family there. I hope he's okay. I don't know why he's not joining the rest of the pack. Hey, mate. Oh, he's off. He's off. There we go. Join the clan. Oh, they found some food. I don't want to disturb them, but I also need to keep walking. Sorry, lads. Just coming through. Is that all right? Cheers. Excuse me. So there we have it. I'm mildly exhausted, but what an utterly incredible experience that was. I'd like to thank again Billy, a business owner and supporter from Auckland, who very kindly made this trip possible. Thank you so much, Billy. And again, thank you to everybody who watches, comments, likes, or even dislikes these videos. It's your opinion, you're entitled to it. But thank you for joining me on this adventure. I'm now headed back to Auckland. I'll be filming some more around the CBD, so look out for that. I'm not sure which order I'll release the videos in. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much for joining me on this trip. And next time you're out in the bush, in the forest, open your ears and open your eyes. See what you can hear and see. I'm not some crazy preacher who knows everything about birds, but certainly after this trip, I definitely have a newfound appreciation for our feathered friends. This has been a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to come back again.